안녕하세요.
Konnichiwa.
I'm Hannah.
And I'm Katie.
And we are HNK Drama.
Today we have another K-drama review for you. It's a K-drama I watched a couple months ago, like in January, and Hannah just watched a couple weeks ago. My Love from Another Star came out in 2013. Super awesome. Everyone knows about it.
It's one of the more well-known modern K-dramas is what I want to call it, almost.
Definitely. Like, there was going to be an ABC channel adaptation, but I think that got canceled. They probably would have ruined it.
Yeah.
If you do not yet know, My Love from Another Star focuses around a alien who's been on Earth for 400 years and a top Hallyu star that they cross paths. And of course that leads
probably
to drama.
Imagine where that goes from there.
Yeah, you can guess where that goes from there, but it's so great because it's a fun drama, it's funny, there's romance, but there's also like this sense of mystery, and there's a really evil antagonist that I hate so much.
You'd think he'd be nice because he works in an animal shelter, but then he kills people. I feel like the acting in the show is one of the things that really made it so awesome, because like I don't know if Kim Soo-hyun, the main lead, had really I'd never really heard of him before.
He was in like wasn't he in Dream High?
This was like his big break.
He was much younger in those dramas. It was kind of like Lee Min-ho, where he had been in dramas, but then when he got to be the lead in Boys Over Flowers, his career kind of blew up. That's kind of what I feel like happened here.
And another actor in the show, An Jae-hyun, he is the lead in Blood, which was one of my favorite K-dramas that like I've ever watched. So the reason I actually went and watched My Love from Another Star is because I loved him in Blood, so...
I don't really know why I watched My Love from Another Star. Actually, I do, because on my other YouTube channel, I was talking to this girl. She's like, have you seen My Love from Another Star? I'm like, not yet! And she totally was like, you have to watch it. So I watched it, we kind of talked about it. It was fantastic. Like, I remember I was watching it during winter break, and I stayed up all night marathoning it. I was up till like 4 in the morning, and I got like an hour of sleep, and then I got up and started watching it again.
It's definitely a show you want to marathon, because like every episode practically ends on a cliffhanger. But anyway, it's just such a great show. It has a really catchy soundtrack. Whether or not you like the soundtrack, it's still really catchy. And also, I really want Do Min-jun's house. His house is just so cool, and like the entire set is really cool. Like, it's one of those dramas that just feels well made. Like, you can tell that they put a lot of effort into this and took a lot of time on it, and it's pretty unique in its own respect, because you see some alien K-dramas, but I can't really think of any other really popular alien K-dramas, and it's really cool. And it's almost like half historical drama, because there's a lot of flashbacks, because Do Min-jun has been on Earth for like 400 years, so he's lived through the Joseon era, and so there's lots of flashbacks to him wearing hanboks and that sort of thing. That's really cool, and it kind of almost makes me want to watch a historical drama, because I still haven't done that yet. You've watched one, I haven't. Seeing those cool flashbacks make me want to watch one.
It's really great because it's a well-rounded show. Like, it's a good mix of romance and lots of comedy. The romance was really funny, but it was still serious. There was mystery, but then there was also like historical elements and modern elements.
Like a lot of sadness.
Yeah, like I teared up. I didn't
I didn't cry. I didn't cry like I have with Pinocchio or Secret Garden or Blood. It did make me pretty sad at some parts, especially in later episodes. And I think it had a pretty good finale.
Yes,
like,
it was not bad. It
wasn't a bad finale, which, you know, that always sucks when you are watching this K-drama and it's so good and you get to the end and it's just not so great anymore.
The ending was well-rounded. It seemed very final, but it left you wanting more.
It left enough room
in a
for
good
imagination.
way. In a good way. So that was it for the non-spoiler section. If you've not yet watched My Love from Another Star, go away and watch it, and then come back and please enjoy the spoiler section. So leave now. So, spoilers. Normally, I would not condone people getting drunk, but in this drama, it's freaking hilarious. Like, that's a lot of the comedic relief is right there. Do Min-jun has powers, his alien powers, you know, like, all of his alien powers, and then, when he gets drunk, and he accidentally uses them, he drunk teleports. Or he, like, lifts things, or he rides a horse over the moon. The drunk aspects, the romance in general was really great, and it was really funny because Do Min-jun had powers, so there'd be, like, a scene where he'd send her a text message, and then he'd stop time because he regretted that he sent it, and he would delete the text message from her phone.
He, like, does serious, like, he uses his powers for serious things, and then he does stupid things like that, and I'm just like... Why?
He was such a good character because he was smart but
he had
sassy.
character development.
Yeah.
Like, he had really good
character
development.
He was cynical at the beginning, and then because of Chun Sung-yi, he grew to actually kind of like Earth.
I really love Chung Sung-yi's brother and Do Min-jun's relationship. Like, telescope
romance.
Thing. And the fact that he was always calling him Hyun. Like, that was so adorable. I really want to see those two in a drama again. Like, I want to see those two actors in a drama again. I'd really want to see them do sort of like a modern fantasy type one again, like this one, and Blood, kind of.
Their bromance chemistry was great.
It was wonderful. I just think the chemistry in the show between all the actors was great.
Yeah, like all the relationships between all of them, whether they were good or bad, they were played out very well, and all the actors just did a great job of portraying them. Like, I
really love the second male lead in this one. Hyun. I felt so bad for him.
Second male lead syndrome.
Yeah. He'd been going after Chung Sung-yi for 15 years.
I know,
and
right?
She chooses an alien over him. And they still remained friends, which I'm glad
he was a good second male lead because he handled things
well.
I
just watched him in Doctor Stranger, and he's a really good actor. Like, his character in Doctor Stranger is a lot less nice of a character. Like, he was almost the antagonist. Wasn't quite the antagonist, I would say. Like, I think he's a really good actor. I think he has a diverse range of characters he can play, because his character in Doctor Stranger, again, another second male lead, but way different from who he was in My Love from Another Star.
I think it also went for Song Yi's best friend, the one that liked Hee Kyung. What's her name? She was in Secret Garden, and she was like really nice in that.
Secret Garden.
Yeah, she was really nice in Secret Garden. I loved her, and in this, she was
kind of a jerk.
She was on the borderline because she pretended to like Song Yi even though she really didn't. And
I still don't know if she actually did or not. I just think she's a crappy friend in general.
But
she's a great friend in Secret Garden, though.
Yeah, her acting was great because of you could see such a contrast between the two characters she portrayed, and it just showed how great of an actress she is.
You know which character I really need to talk about that I really like is Chung Sung-yi's mother. One of the best K-drama moms out there, no joke. Like, compared to a lot of other ones, at least she's not, like, super mean. She just really wants money. But she gets better. Money. She has character development, too. Like, towards the end of the show.
At first, I really didn't like her.
Yeah, but towards the end of the show, you see her actually start to care about Chung Sung-yi more than just caring about Chung Sung-yi's money. Which, again, good character development. And she's, like, not as freaked out about Do Min-jun as she could be.
Yeah, I was surprised at how everyone handled the whole alien thing. Like, they seem to just accept it, and usually people kind of freak out. I mean, in cross-dressing dramas, guys freak out when they find out the guy they thought was a guy was actually a girl. These people just accepted an alien, like...
But I feel like there were signs. They knew he was weird. So I think the jump from just a weird person to alien kind of wasn't too far of a stretch.
Like, even the press, when he just, like, teleported in front of everyone, they're just like, oh, I guess he's an alien.
Just the ending where she's on the red carpet and he teleports and
at first I thought it was a dream.
Yeah, I was like, it was terrible. Like, this show, like, I never knew what I wanted to happen, because it was like either Do Min-jun had to leave Earth and possibly never see Chung Sung-yi again, or stay on Earth and probably die. And so neither option was very good. So I never, like, there was parts of the show where, like, I think he should go back. There were parts of the show where it's like, I think he should stay. I was always really conflicted about what should happen there. I didn't know how to feel. And I think the ending was a pretty good compromise. Because, like, he's still on his planet, but he's working on being able to teleport for longer periods of time.
And every time it got to be a longer period of time, which is nice.
And I mean, even though he doesn't really give any warning of when he's gonna leave, it's still better than never seeing him again.
Because they worked out a system. Chun Sung-yi, no matter how dumb she acted, sometimes she's not dumb.
Yeah, I feel
which is really great. Like, it was humor, her stupid things. The things she did. That was humorous. But she was a smart character, and she handled things very well.
One of my favorite female characters, actually, besides Gil Ryan from Secret Garden, I feel like Chung Sung-yi is one of my favorites. I really like her.
I love the female leads that aren't just, like, nice and want to fix everything. I like the ones that have a bit of an edge to them, whether it's, you know, having a weird personality or kicking butt. But they still have that kind heart inside of them. They handle things very well. I don't know. I like that type of female character.
I like the female characters that don't just aren't the ones that are just like, I need a man. I like the
Yeah.
one where it's like the two in the relationship work together to make the relationship better. You know what I mean? I don't like it when you see one-sided relationships where the guy is just pretty much the one,
Yeah.
and that rather than the girl. So I like seeing strong pairings. I like seeing like power couples like that.
Yeah, and they
It's really fun.
balance each other's personalities out so well, because like in My Love from Another Star, Do-min Jun was cynical and harsh and not always nice at first.
And Chung Sung-yi was
Chung
super
Sung-yi
sassy.
She was like, yeah, sassy.
Like
Her
she
lipstick
was
expressed her very well.
She talked enough for the both of them.
They really balanced each other out and changed each other. I really liked their chemistry, especially like in the humorous parts where she got stuck in the sleeping bag.
You know what part really scared me is the one where she walked into his apartment and found him on the floor bleeding.
Yes. Oh my gosh. When he got hit by that car,
I was so
I freaked
mad.
out because he was actually injured, and usually he doesn't even get injured, or he heals pretty much right away. Then he was actually hurt, and I'm like, what's gonna happen? Is this gonna like actually harm him in the long run, or what?
I was really happy that Do-min Jun and Hee Kyung worked together to bring down JQ, because they were kind of not friendly because they're both going for the same girl, which, you know, understandable, but they still were like, you know what, we need to take care of this problem because, you know, this kind of involves people dying. So,
yeah.
And imagine how hard it had to be for Hee Kyung to be like, sorry bro, I'm sending you to prison. It was just, that part made me sad where like Hee Kyung unknowingly was the one that sort of had a hand in killing his brother. Like, it's just the feels, like I said, I was so glad that Do-min Jun and him teamed up to not kill, they didn't kill anybody, get rid of his brother. Jae-kyung and the villain from Blood are like the two worst K-drama villains. Like, so ruthless and just terrible people. Like, literally terrible. Like, they kill lots of people and it's not good at all.
It's like on a whole different level from like evil K-drama moms, because they're evil. Well, they're not very nice people, but they're not actually evil.
They're
as in they don't kill people.
They're ruthless in a different way.
Yeah.
They're like,
killing people's worse than saying you can't marry a certain girl.
I love the fact that Chung Sung-yi just kind of decided Do-min Jun's apartment was hers as well.
She couldn't remember her own apartment code, which is 1111, but she could remember his. She was such a funny character. She was like hilarious. She was like one of the funniest female leads I have come across.
Yeah. The fact that Chung Sung-yi looked like the girl from the Joseon era.
Did they talk about, was she a reincarnation or something?
I don't know. I think he was thinking that. Like, that's my theory anyway, is that she's like a reincarnation and she was reincarnated to make Do-min Jun like love again, I want to say.
Yeah.
That's my theory, but I mean, I don't know if they actually really went back and
I don't know if they gave us
a
real
definite answer of that. I hated the part where he was trying to push himself away from Chung Sung-yi and he was using the fact that she looked like the girl from then to say that he only ever thought of her as that girl and not like her own person. As like
that hurt.
Yikes.
He was a male lead that could definitely be really cruel at times, but his intentions were always
like
good.
He was cruel like that, trying to push her away, but then you'd see him crying later because he didn't want to push her away, but he knew that he was gonna have to leave or die if he stayed, and he tried. However, Chung Sung-yi is not gonna give in that easily. Like,
I loved her so much because of that.
She's not one of the type of character to just give in like that. I mean, she is equally as strong-willed as Do-min Jun is, so that didn't work out so well. But it was still really sad, like, the fact that every time he'd ever tell someone he was an alien, they'd, like, freak out and leave him. Like, he had no friends because of that. Then the fact that he purposefully tried to do that with Chung Sung-yi and it didn't work.
And she's
I was
just like, I don't care.
I ship it.
Yeah.
So hard.
That was so great. I just love their relationship. It made the whole show beautiful and great.
Yeah. Like, their relationship gave me feels at some part. I didn't cry. I didn't bawl my eyes out. This isn't really a bawl your eyes out type of drama. It's too lighthearted and funny for that. I mean, even with, you know, his brother murdering people and stuff. But still, it's not melodrama-ish. I watch a lot of melodramas, and this was more of a rom-com.
It was also comedy.
This was more of a rom-com than a melodrama.
Yeah. It's categorized as a melodrama, but it's not as serious as the other ones you might have seen.
Like, a melodrama is like Dr. Stranger or Pinocchio. Like, those were way sadder than this show.
Yeah.
Even though Pinocchio was funny, but Dr. Stranger really wasn't funny. It was just sad.
It was just
sad. This show is like one of those shows where you finish it, and as soon as you finish it, you want to go back and watch it. Mm-hmm. Like, I honestly couldn't watch any drama for like a week afterwards because I still wasn't done with these characters. Like, they were just such amazing characters, and I just loved the show so much that when it was over, I wasn't really ready for it to be over. Like, it was concluded well, and it's not like it left me hanging. I really was not ready to leave this universe. I was just really not ready for it to be over. I really just wanted to go back and watch it. I might have rewatched the finale, actually, now that I think about that.
When she was watching it, she was like watching it at school during class. It had been a couple months since I had seen it. I stopped the drama I was watching. I was watching My Love from Another Star again.
Like I said, you watch it and then you want to go back and rewatch it as soon as you're done. I think that's all we have to say about the show. Obviously, we both loved it. I give it like a 9.5 out of 10. I do rate all the shows that I watch on my drama list. So does Katie. You can check up
on our channel.
They're linked at the top of our channel as well as our Anime Planet accounts. You can go on there and follow us and check out what dramas we're watching and have finished. And we also rate all of them. And I gave this a 9.5 out of 10 on Drama Fever.
That's probably what I'd rate it. So that was it. Leave your comments down below. Let us know what you thought of My Love from Another Star. And we would love to discuss because feels.
Yeah, it was such a good show. And
subscribe for more videos. We'll have some more reviews soon. I don't know what we're gonna watch next, but
well, we're both kind of watching Producer.
Kind of.
So anyway, be sure to like and subscribe and all those things.
And we will see you soon.
Annyeong.
You were my destiny.
I'm surprised you didn't kill animals. That would be too cruel.
Katie.
He works in an animal shelter. I can see him like shooting them with poison.
You're paralyzed now.
First you won't be able to feel your feet. Then you won't be able to move at all. And you're gonna get.
The acting in this show is just so awesome. I feel like that's part of it. Stop. Okay. Pause. Tears in my eyes. Flashback to our first video. Mama. Mama. Ew.
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 Like, seriously.
Ew.